And we'll start new. This is video 2 of 2. No sew zone around an embroidered area on a quilt. We want to set this panto row up so it can sew across the quilt without having to babysit it, so to speak. So I want to preview this first row of the panto so I can see where it enters the circle for the first time. And I'm going to choose stop so I can restart it and not have to wait too long to get this job done. So our panto is coming down here and here. It looks like it's going to enter right there, but let's let her sew and be sure. Let's let her preview, sorry. Yes, that's exactly where it's going to enter the circle. So I'm going to do a split on this line just before it intersects the circle. And I'm going to continue on for just a minute so I can see how it's going to sew. Good. And I'm going to restart again just so I can jump over here and bypass some of that. Good. Okay, what I needed to see was this area right here. If I don't combine the pattern and add the new circle pattern in, we're going to have an area of the circle that's not going to be stitched. So I was identifying where I can touch that circle when I'm doing the combining. And now that I see that, I'm ready to go back out and combine patterns. No, I don't particularly need to see the stitching sequence, but I do need add, edit pattern, combine patterns. I'm going to zoom in. I want the left side of the panto, so I'm just touching any place to the left. Continue. I'm going to touch that little section. I have a problem. I'm going to back out. I didn't split it. So let's touch split, zoom in, and not forget what my job was. Maybe I'll zoom all the way in. What we can see here is that this line is going up, up, up. And that looks good, so I'm going to touch split. Then I'm going to touch combine. I'll zoom out so you can, whoops, sorry. So you can see where I'm at on the screen. Okay, here's the left side of the panto to combine. Continue. I want just the circle. And because it turned green right here, I'm pretty sure I've got the right thing. And now I can touch the rest of the panto. Continue. And finished. Finished. You would actually, of course, set up everything in that row. I'm only going to set up the first row for this video. And we're going to preview instead of sewing. I'm going to keep it on the screen. And I'm going to actually start on this left edge and let it sew until it's past that embroidered area on the quilt. It's a beautiful panto by Tammy Finkler. We also have nice coordinating borders and corners for this posy pattern set. So it would be a nice choice if you wanted to put this inside borders. We're at the circle. We want it to stitch all the way around the circle. And then come back and pick up the panto and continue on. Nice. This video was made for Trish in Texas, who's getting ready to work on a quilt like this, and ask for some pointers from A to Z to help her get the job done. So Trish, hopefully this will do it for you. And we should now finish that section and be ready to move on with the panto. Very good. Have fun with no sew zones.